Unfortunately, still dealing with some unhealthy air. It's kind of been the talk of the town, especially when you get into some of the thicker smoke and haze for areas toward north here, our northern community, Rochester, up near Logansport, Peru, all experiencing unhealthy air. I mean, we're all kind of smelling, feeling, or seeing the smoke in some manner, but the quality of the air is a little bit worse further north, so that's why these air quality alerts will stay in place. Now, I kind of took a peek ahead, and I really don't see a lot of change coming. I mean, maybe brief periods here, as we're going to show you here our smoke emissions modeling. You could see to the north some of that thicker smoke working south, so by tomorrow morning everybody may be into it a little bit, and then a little bit of a break as we get through Sunday. But watch the areas to our northwest as you get up near Madison and Chicago, right there. Early on Monday morning, there's another batch heading south, and I think that's going to get here if you project that out as we look ahead toward the early part of next week. Now, right now, in terms of precipitation, seeing a lot of clouds at last check, and down toward the south, a complex of rain and thunderstorms. A guidance suggesting that that's most likely going to pass to our south as we go through the afternoon and this evening. But some of us may get clipped here, so we're going to run through the future model and show you what we're talking about as we go through this evening. Temperatures low to mid 70s by 5, and you can kind of see some of that moisture by 8, 9 o'clock going south of us and south of Crawfordsville. So I think we're going to be rain free. 62 degrees tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Monticello, you're 62. Notice up Morocco, you're 57, so pretty pleasant start to the day. And as we go through Saturday afternoon, this is 1 o'clock. We're in the mid-70s, and we start to see some showers pop. So we are anticipating some change starting to come in. This is, again, tomorrow afternoon, some spotty storms, Covington and points south. As we get into the evening hours, a little breezy at times now, as you can see some of those winds, 10, 15, 20 miles per hour, with that next system coming in as we get into 20, 25 mile per hour range as we get into tomorrow afternoon. So it doesn't look like a bunch, but we do think at least some showers coming in. Now we're going to jump to Sunday. That's that next front, right? And that smoke plume back behind it. That's going to try to get through here early on Monday. And again, that could drive down that next plume of smoke toward us. And then another system in this northwest flow will continue to push south, southeast, and we don't break it here maybe until sometime in the middle of next week when our pattern kind of flattens out a little bit and we start to see a little bit more west-southwesterly flow. So temperature-wise through this evening and tonight, down eventually into the 60s, the low 60s by morning, and our temperature forecast officially 60 degrees with cloudy sky early and becoming partly cloudy later. For our Saturday, seeing clouds around with some sunshine, still that smoke and haze around 80 degrees, and we're looking ahead now, looking at the next 7 days. Sunday, good. In between Sunday, Monday, there's probably a round of showers, a little bit warmer into next week before the next thunderstorm chance comes in on Friday.